black coyote mini packs. OD black large clothes bags. Gray super kit bags. All of this other stuff. Got some 1 quarts right there. Looks like we've got some multicam large clothes bags. There are a couple more of those mini packs. We have some multicam Tropic 8 mag stacked chest rigs going. I think there's some 8 mag and multicam out here also. Mini packs, these will be probably multicam black. I think these have TIFF thread in them, Tiffany blue. About to do some more padded night vision cases in multicam. Here are large multicam black red thread clothes bag. OD modular frog chest rigs. JG, what's up? Scott Taylor, Brian, what's up, man? How are you? Landfill, Todd John, AJ, what's up? Hamster, Ryan Ray, what's going on? Josh, what's up, buddy? Mike's Homestead. Deplorable bags. I think we're building, I think those are going to run probably first tomorrow. Looks like he's still got a lot to cut on these. Multicam H suspenders. Multicam 8 mag stacked chest rigs right there. Birmingham, what's up? Birmingham, Alabama, what's going on, man? Jeremy Childers, what's up? Easy K, what's up? Actually got notified right on. Our email server, our email program has been fucked up again tonight after she spoke to them on live chat, and then it still hasn't gone out, so it should be going out any minute now. Very late. She's been trying for over 2 hours to get that to launch. Got the email. Todd John says they said the email's out. They've already got it.
Yeah, I got the email to go out at 9:05.
Got it. Got it. Went out at 9:05. Alpha Armor, what's up? Benjamin Brewer got the text email. Good. All right, so it went finally. Yeah, she's been trying for a couple hours to get that to launch out. We'll be recording tomorrow. We'll do some gear videos, another full build video. Probably do a live at some point tomorrow. Isaac Barrett, what's up? Email came through 10:05. Got it. Francesco, how are you? 4 different people asked me about NATO gas cans. I just sent them to your video. Right on. We've got a few videos out there. Gun Monk, what's up? Whoever mentioned NATO gas cans, these are all NATO gas cans here, this pallet. These are red cans. Brand new. Tiger stripes glow in the moonlight. I repeat, the tiger stripes, do they? It's hot today. It wasn't very hot today. Nope, no plate carriers. Kiri, what's up? PH, how are you? What brand? Wavians. The proper ones. The only brand you should be buying. Jason, how are you, man? I hear this AC unit back here running. Pushing dirt on your dozer, that's cool, man. It's hot. National Guard, New York City, yeah, what's going on there? All the hazmat guys and shit. What's a plate carrier I recommend for war? I'm sure you're gonna get issued one, man. They're not gonna let you just wear any plate carrier. But that's not what you're asking, is it? So ask the real question. Guy posting in what's maybe Russian. I don't know. I can't read that, man. You got to translate it to English for me. Yeah, we're doing member Q&A tomorrow. Yep, we sure are. On Patreon and on YouTube. 2 separate ones. Man, get whatever. If you have to ask me what plate carrier you should get, you should do a lot more research because you also don't know what plates you should get. You really get what you pay for with armor, right? I see a lot of guys with $20,000 motorcycles wearing fucking $100 helmets. It is absolutely baffling. Put some money into your plates. Get you some fucking Hesco plates or something good. You're gonna the more money you spend, the lighter they're gonna be, which means the more apt you're going to be to wear them. The best armor is the armor you have on when you get struck. And then as far as a plate carrier, man, get the plate carrier that's gonna do what you need it to do. The truth is you need fucking 3 different ones. Dot needed? I don't know what that means, HK Light. Stuck on duty for first day SRF. Gonna be there Sunday though. Rig over soft carrier with poly plates. Yeah, MOS tactical stuff looks pretty good. I've had some good conversations with that dude. I've not seen any of his kit though. Gray super kit bags, they're pretty sweet. Yeah, there's SOE kit over in Ukraine. Oh, DOT certified motorcycle. Yeah, DOT certified, exactly, instead of Snell or ANTS. What's the, there's even one out of Europe that's even, more stringent than Snell. Kill it and grill it. Thanks, man. Ordered a bungee sling. Nice. You're going to like it. Chris Hall, what's up? Did asphalt milling on a 1/4 acre of the driveway seems like a good option, not muddy or dusty? Nice, man. We'll have to check that out. Let me know how that works after, some rain and shit. I'm curious. seen helmets save a lot of lives in 38 years on the ambulance. I'll bet, man. Velocity Systems, API. Plates in my go-to carrier, right on. Before you buy a plate carrier, get a weight vest and wear it for 8 hours. Yeah. We see a lot of guys come to class, they'll have plate carriers on the first few hours, and then fucking plate carriers come off. Or they take the plates out. What are you doing, fat cat? See, that's what he does. He licks himself, and then his hair comes out. Cousin's Carhartt saved him when he went down at 70 miles an hour. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, it's a big cat because he's fat. It's a big fat cat. There are some big cats here, but he's the fat one. His leg is abraded to the bone now. Yeah, Meatball would be a good name for him. 12 straight hours in the sandbox, and that shit is heavy. Traps and heat. Ceramic is good because it's lighter but breaks down. Yep. Yeah, you gotta have a max rating shit. How do we come up with what random color combinations are, like, I don't know. What are we talking about? What do you consider to be a random color combo? Chase, day's good, man. Ready for tomorrow. The other day, I think you showed a bag with 3 to 4 mag pouches on it. What are those called? They're called 4 mag war bags. And you could fill it, if you fill it all the way, you could put 24 magazines in it. I think we're going to shoot a short on these tomorrow and show them again. We have some shorts out there that have over 1 million views, 10,000 comments. Mostly people talking shit about this actual bag right here. I think we used this one in the original video right here. And then I built this. I've been building these. I build a couple of these a week. They are not on the website. You send an email. They are $450. So really, I should send one to Wrangler Star. People would lose their shit over that. I mean, the radio backpack's way more intensive. Doing a range video tomorrow, testing armor and special bullets. Right on. So you're shooting them? Jason, they're called 4 mag war bag. His wife, Juicy, replied to me all condescendingly about aliens taking my order. What are we fucking talking about? Daddy, Nick, his wife, just... Who are we talking about? Orange and blue, Nerf or nothing. Experienced terrible customer service. Took almost 10 hours to get shipping on my order from last night. The other day, I think you showed. Okay, so the other dude is... Did Amanda just tell some guy that aliens took his order? Let me find out. I think Chuck is being sarcastic and one guy's being serious. Hey, did you tell some guy that aliens took his order?
No, he was like, my order has been in Camden for 3 days. I'm concerned. And I was like...
Oh, I just forwarded you that email.
I was like... No, he sent it to the text. I was like, what are you concerned about? That we didn't ship it? Or that aliens got it? Or that we ate it?
Yeah, he said you replied to him very condescendingly. What's his order?
I don't know. I didn't even look.
No, I would tell you to cancel it, but we already shipped it.
Yeah,
so.
it's already shipped.
Okay, here's the deal, crybaby.
It's already shipped.
Yeah, it's already
It's in the
shipped.
Postal Service.
Yes, we know where it is.
I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's already left. Well, who is that motherfucker? Where is he? Daddy Nick. Did it. I can't even fucking pronounce his name. Listen, Postal Service motherfucker. Maybe you've heard of them. It hasn't moved because when we take shit to the post office, it's in these big bags. And what that means is That bag got taken from the post office and put on a postal truck, and they didn't scan it, so it didn't batch the 72 boxes that are in the bag. So your shit's in motion. Tracking will eventually show up. It's already left. Stop drinking at work. Daddy, hey, fuck off. I would fucking completely... I know exactly how UPS... Well, then, there's your fucking answer, dipshit. Nothing we can do. It's already fucking lost. I would completely cancel your fucking order, except we've already shipped your fucking order. And I saw your email. I forwarded it to her, and then you would also text her. So you're the one that came on here. We didn't say shit about it. But you got about... I would have canceled... Yeah, well, I'm banning you here, so you won't ever fucking comment here again. I suggest you don't order fucking any shit from us again. The beauty of this is you still see us and hear what we're saying, and it even looks like you're typing out. You think you're typing. We don't ever see your shit. So go make another fake account. Yeah, you thought that was condescending? Fuck, you should hear how that bitch talks to me on a normal basis. Fucking sensitive little bitch. Yeah, the shit, that thing left 3 days ago. He said he was concerned about it. She's like, what? You're concerned that the Postal Service has it? You're concerned aliens? And she wasn't even probably being a bitch to him. She was probably laughing when she said it. Yeah, and just think, guys. Just think. If you're a customer, you probably have a gun. And most of our customers have a gun because they think they're going to need it to protect their family, save a life, which means they're probably going to have to take a life with it at some point in the future if things continue how they keep going, right? These are dudes that plan to survive all the shit coming, and they can't handle a fucking text message. Another motherfucker was banned. I didn't even see his comments. Yeah, you should call a postmaster. You should do that. Screen time is bullshit. The good old days when we could use people's names as discount codes. You still can. You still can. I just can't tag them. We used to tag them. And our customers, to get the discount, right, you'd use it and then you would tag them on Facebook. So it got to, like, they were having to shut their phones down, shut off their fucking Facebook accounts, make them all private and shit. People would call their jobs and tell them about all the, hey, thanks, I just used your code for this order. Every time I order, I get retarded updates. He replied to the text that explained how shitty the night was because of the email server. He replied to the text that explained how shitty the night was because of the email server and how his feelings are hurt when I crack a joke. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, she sat here for the last 2 fucking hours with this fucking email service. Tactical tampon holder. We sent tampons out in tampon holders a few years ago for April Fools because it's a cool little pouch you can put on your armor carrier. So when you got some guy in class being a bitch, you can pull the tampon out and give it to him. Day 38, man. How do you feel at day 38? Starting to like it. Nice. What do you think the hardest part is of it? It's usually silly shit, right? You forget to take a picture. You don't get your gallon of water in. Joshua Taft, what's up, man? Tampons are good to have. Yeah, do not ever put a fucking tampon in a wound channel. There's usually an anticoagulant in them as well. Tampons do not work for fucking stopping blood. Day 51, mental clarity is insane. Nice. Bang Bang, what's up? DJ Guzman, how are ya? Asshole kitten. It's about pressure. Yeah, but as so okay, so for people that don't know, right? That bullet makes a wound channel. Let's say bullet, right? Makes a wound channel. How far in there is it? You're not plugging the hole so the blood stops coming out. You're putting 3 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet of fucking gauze in the wound channel to get to the end where the bleed is. You're packing that entire fucking wound channel. And people have this idea that a Band-Aid's not enough to plug the wound channel, so we're going to put a bigger Band-Aid on it. Y'all should have gear and escape from Tarkov. We do have gear and escape from Tarkov. We have fucking gear all over the video game. What are you talking about? Is inside the 4-mag bag open or it's open? It's all Velcro lined. Yeah, and sometimes that's not enough. Yeah, sometimes that's not enough. Guys, go take a medical class. The beauty of a medical class is there's not a consumable, right? I mean, there kind of is a little bit, but it's usually inclusive in the class. And you're usually going to take some fucking medical gear home with you after the class too, but you're going to have a lot of knowledge that you are more apt to use to save a life than to take a life. And you can do it in foul, inclement weather, and it doesn't require 1,000 rounds of ammunition. Uncle taught me basic field medicine when you get right on. That's cool. How old are you, Gold Leader? So this bag has a pocket on the back, which is, it's bellowed. It's pretty big. Sticks out however much we need it to. And that is Velcro lined on both walls on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that. And the reason that's like that is so that you can cross draw this, so if it's either way, either direction, or you can just line both walls with mesh pockets or Velcro back mag cards. And then the main compartment is the same way. It's Velcroed on both walls inside. I think you can see that. And it's bigger than it looks. It's actually about 4 inches right there. It's a good size. And then you have the 4 magazine pouches there. And you can put computer chargers or whatever you want in there. Refuge Medical was worth the money. Yep. Definitely not suggesting they would be good for wound channels. Yeah, gotcha. I'm just saying, because there's always an asshole that's like, just put a tampon in there. And like when we joke about that, there'll be 20 dudes that'll fucking be like, hey, that sounds pretty reasonable. Taking fighting pistol and immediate action medical. Use the, yep, that's TAC response classes, guys. Homestead Medical right here. He does med classes. We've hosted him several times here. He will be out here at Self-Reliance Festival. He also, for every medical pouch and bag that we make, he has a full entire contents load kit. So if you have a vehicle med bag and you're not exactly sure what to put in that, he will send you everything to backpack. Same thing for the tourniquet pouches, compact tear-off med pouches, all of our medical stuff, ankle med kit. You're not sure what to put in there? He's got a loadout kit for you. It'll come right in a sealed bag. The patient may scream and cuss. He's gonna have bigger problems if you don't fucking. I felt old at 34. Would a tampon stop a nosebleed? What was the answer to that? Gotta redo the squeaky floor. This floor's always squeaked. Most people's shoes when they come in here squeak. I just put on brand new shoes yesterday. They didn't squeak for a few minutes and then they started squeaking. I have another pair of new shoes that should be here tomorrow. I'll put them on. We'll see if they squeak. Carry micro tampons, smaller and disappear in a pocket behind webbing. They're great fire starters. I've never even heard of a micro. Yeah, nobody's. When people, like, we have doors here that squeak, and some asshole lubricates them, my wife. And I'm like, I didn't want the door lubricated because I want to know when somebody opens this door. Somebody loop, and now it just opens on its own, right? You used to be able to partially, and it would stay there, and now it moves on its own. Same in here. Somebody, I want to know when these fucking doors open. And now somebody sprayed it with a, liquid lubricant. You can see the stain on the door frame there. But now they're quiet. I would prefer to know when this door opens and closes. Boner? Who's Boner? There's a Boner on here. I'm looking for Boner's comment. Chris Watkins, good to see you today, man. Are those shoes vaccinated? Cash only, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope everything's great in your life. How often do you go through a pair of Solomons? I have a lot of them, man. I don't go through them very often. Like when I say, Josh, how many Solomon shoes would you say that I have that you've seen? And I asked Josh because Josh was here for 4 years. He worked here. He was here every day with me. Is there a dude on here named Boner? I do not see a fucking comment from a guy named Boner. Make the Engel Industries Becker Patrol Pack. Hey, somebody makes the Becker Patrol Pack, man. Somebody licensed a company or somebody, Becker, who had Eagle. It was Becker's design. There is a company out of South Africa making them for, I thought it's not Dave Canterbury. It's somebody that does a class kind of like Dave Canterbury does, though, like a Pathfinder school type deal. But somebody is making the Becker. I saw it the other night. Get your blood work done in the morning. Right on, man. Right on. John Witherspoon, what's up? Good to see you today. John Oliver, how are you? No, it's not Kifaru. It's not Kifaru. Kifaru is made here in the United States, as far as I know. Or was. Mel Turkla ran their military division, but maybe they make some packs somewhere else. Jose, what up, buddy? You ever seen a UFO stuff out there? I heard that there is a government UFO testing site in Huntsville, Alabama. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. I was in Huntsville, Alabama a couple weeks ago. I've not, man. I have not seen. I mean, we see stuff up in the air that like does weird shit. Maybe it's a UFO, or maybe it's some government aircraft or something. But no, I've not seen like anything I could say for sure was a UFO. And I love that shit, man. There used to be a TV show when I was a child, a very young child, first grade, second grade, that was about UFO hunters and stuff. And I can't remember that show for the life of me. I've never been able to find it, but I remember watching it as a kid. And then I loved the X-Files and all that shit. Company called Bongo Gear is making something they call a Becker. There we go, guys. There you go for the guy looking for it. I never liked the Becker Patrol Pack. We didn't build backpacks for the first 20 years probably, other than Alice Pack mods. And we actually were a dealer for Eagle. We sold Becker Patrol Packs. I never liked the Becker Patrol Pack because when you opened it up, the main compartment was 4 compartments. So you couldn't just like put big stuff down inside there. You couldn't put a sleeping bag inside it. Jillian Anderson. Aliens do exist. Aliens do not exist. I see stuff Arizona. I bet you do, man. Plus the skies are more open out there, aren't they? Project Blue Book, based on U.S. Air Force program. Yep, did work on 51, and it's a military R&D. Dean Conrad, what's up? Get to see Tad. Do you get? Yeah, I saw Tad. Tad was here Monday. Yep. And then Brandel, they just set up Tad's greenhouse Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember which day. And Brandel was out here filming all that. V, yeah, the TV show V, that was good. Eating all the parakeets and shit. Yeah, they were the rage, man. I wanted one of those. My whole teenage years, I wanted a Becker Patrol Pack, seeing them in different magazines and catalogs and shit. And then when I finally got it, I'm like, this thing is fucking useless. Clever. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, Clever. Chain link fence cutters. I used for years and years. I always carried military wire cable cutters, and they work great, man. They go through chain link like butter. What are you currently using to cut chain link with that is compact and weighs very little? Got taken over by Tactical. What got taken over by Tactical? I saw the guy from Tactical make a post the other day about something, and I was going to say, so which of those days did you decide to copy all of our shit? Like, that motherfucker placed an order for a bunch of crazy shit, and then we had a dealer program, and he ordered like 1s and 2s and shit. We sent him a few things, and then he fucking copied our visor covers, and then he took all of our shit off of our website and put it on his website. Like, there was a bunch of nonsense with that fucking asshole. Now, granted, that was over 10 years ago. I don't even know if it's the same people. I'm thinking tactical shit. Tactical shit. Nipex. Yeah, Nipex is very nice. Mac Tool, Parrot Beak cutters will snip through chain link like butter. Awesome. Barbed wire cutters. Yeah, let me screenshot this shit. Hungarian bayonet. All right. Yeah, I know the Nipex stuff's fucking badass. Barbed wire cutter. Mac Tool, Parrot Beak. Got him. Way back, if you had a modified Alice Pack, you were high cotton. Yeah, we did a lot of those, man. Unsolved Mysteries as a kid terrified all of us. Yeah, I remember watching that show on UFOs and aliens, which was a TV show that was on once a week. And I remember driving home from somewhere, and they were talking about aliens on the talk radio on the news. And I thought aliens like from space. So I got home and I'm, worried about aliens. And then at some point, Mom or somebody's like, what's up with you? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, aliens. And she's like, No, those are people from other countries coming to the United States, aliens. Freedom Inc., what's up, man? Lineman pliers, yep. Or because fencing pliers, you know, just normal fucking fencing pliers. I haven't tried cutting any wire with them though, not chain link like that. But chain link's typically softer than a lot of other wires. Project UFO? Is that, I don't know, man. I just remember there was a TV show, and like we didn't move to San Diego area until the 3rd grade. So it was sometime before the 3rd grade. Fencing pliers good on chain link, right on. Used to think the same thing when I was a kid. I saw all the alien crossing signs at the border. Yeah. Those ones have like a woman with like 3 children in tow. Why does Scully always point to the podcast on the YouTubes? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that. Nipex is what I have. Used them when I was a fire. Got it. Yeah, the Nipex stuff is super nice, man. I've got that's who makes the Cobra pliers, right? I've got some of those. Killer clowns from outer space? I don't know that I've seen that. Why does Scully always point to the podcast on the YouTubes? The number of, oh, I don't know. 1988 movie. Sent you the link. Thanks, Homestead. Chuck, thank you. You go to buy a 4-way Silcock key, and then they've got all the electric box keys and all that shit too. So you start with, I think I'm going to put a Silcock key in my bug out bag. And then you end up with 4 other fucking 4-way tools. Or you go and you're like, I'm going to get the tryout keys, you know, that starts all the equipment. And you look and there's like one that has 18 keys. And then they're like, maybe I'll get the one that has 50 keys. And you're like, oh shit, they have one that has 83 keys. And before you know it, you got 5 pounds of fucking keys in your bag. Milwaukee grinder, yeah, no shit. Good set of fencing pliers will cut through 9-gauge fence or 12-gauge coated fence like anything they wear out. I go through a couple pliers a season when I did fencing. Good info. Thanks, Nick. Night of the Living Dead, 13-inch. Yeah, no shit. That's right. We had a little black and white I wish I still had that fucking thing. We had a little black and white, had the 2 telescoping wire antennas and like the bunny ear thing. And then it had the glass on the front was kind of round. Buy the biggest keychain off Amazon. That's what initially happened to me. Had to downside. Yeah, and a lot of those keys are duplicates. Like the key that starts the Honda engine will start half the other small engine shit. Milwaukee rules. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Milwaukee stuff. I've got a bunch of yellow stuff, a bunch of blue. The Thermacell pouch, man, they're not really. You're the only guy that's really asked about it since that first day. Nobody's really said much about it, so we haven't. I've just been doing other shit. See the old TV playing on the bottom and the TV on the top of it just for sound. Yeah, I remember that. I want to get one of those old, really rounded TVs. I saw somebody took all the shit out of it somehow and made an aquarium out of one. I thought that was kind of cool. Used to start the 90 Hondas with 1 key. The 4-way Silcock key is gold in the bike packing. Oh, I bet it is. Do you find that you use all 4 different sizes? Extended battery radio would probably fit a thermocell. Not even close, man. Not even fucking close. Here is, no, I don't think so. Here's the thermocell right here. Let's try it in an extended. You might get it in there, and maybe with the bungee, but man, it's gonna stick way the fuck out the top. Unless they have a more compact one that I haven't seen. Well, you're right, Dean. You're right. It will do it, yeah. TVs that had the knobs with a fine tuner dial, but in the middle to fine tune the reset. Yep. We need the peanut butter sandwich. The Uncrustables pouch. Yeah, that got some comments on it. If only Thermacell worked on ticks. Man, we used to go to the swap meets and gun shows and like home and garden shows and shit. And back in the 90s, everybody was selling these garlic pills that you'd give your dog. And it would keep fleas and ticks off your dog, they said. And everybody was feeding all these garlic pills. And then I saw people recently saying like garlic is actually supposed to be toxic for dogs. Oh, the PB and J kit and the FUPA, yeah. Now the TVs are sick. Yeah, now the TVs are spying on you. Your refrigerator is spying on you. As soon as they do the Internet of Things, man, all that shit. Your fucking Roomba vacuum cleaner, your router, everything. And it's not just like every single thing you say around any of these devices to include your computer. It's all recorded. So when they want you, when they're mad at you, or they want to find your crime, they assign a team of analysts to go through every keystroke, every photo, every email, every text, and find your crime. And if they don't find one, they'll be more than happy to fabricate one. Yeah, they can map rooms with your Wi-Fi. Thermacell comes with a great little crappy pouch that works great, does it? Mine didn't come with any pouches. I just bought like 4 of them. Remember kids, yeah. Not only were kids the remote, you had to hold the end of fucking antenna. Like you had to stand there and hold the antenna so the thing would work. Cops can now get warrants to turn your mic and cameras on your phone without your knowledge. Yeah, you ever heard of a snoop and poop? They will break into your house to search your house, to find evidence, to go get a warrant, to then raid your house. Terry R, man, good for you, buddy. I hope things are good. Teslas are being stolen to look on the camera data to see if they caught a crime. That's fucking wild. Uncrustables. Mommy don't love me sandwiches if she loves you. Well, Nightcrawler. These guys are, 30 years old, 35 years old. I didn't even know what a fucking Uncrustable was. That dude is pretty successful, though. And he's raising some kids, and he's got a wife, and fucking Brandon's a good dude. He has another business that a lot of people aren't aware of, and he does really well. They came and took my trash, then got a warrant. Yeah. Like Stalin's enforcer said, bring me the man, I'll find the crime out. Yep, exactly, man. The revolution might be around the corner. Check out the T-Stepper, T-post fence climbing tool for barbed wire. I've seen those, man. I've seen those. I used to look at those in like Brigade Quartermaster and Schomer Tech. If you haven't ever heard of those catalogs, Look them up. I'm sure those companies aren't there anymore. Local cops here got busted listening to phone calls with a scanner about 15 years ago. A lot of people were let out. That's fucking good, man. They usually don't let them out. Secret Service did a snoop and poop when they broke into a business because Kamala had to poop. Yeah, I heard all that. Emailed you 5 days ago. I thought you said 5 years ago. Well, email me again. I'll ignore it then too. I'm sure I forwarded it to Amanda, man. It'll get handled. Chances are we even sent the right ones out. But send me another email. And include your order number. Anytime you email me about some shit, reply to your confirmation email. Yeah, Brigade Quartermaster, U.S. Cavalry, Shomer Tech was a cool one because they had all kinds of like pyro and demo and incendiary and shit. Another gadget I carry but never used isn't the screw in electric socket that goes on where a light bulb should be, can recharge. Oh yeah. I used those in all my storage units when I had storage units. Any place you went that had an incandescent and there wasn't enough, I always carried those. I always had those. Campmore's still around, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Campmore's still there. What is Quartermaster? Brigade Quartermaster. They used to okay, so here's, I don't know how old you are. Before the internet, they would mail you catalogs. And you would look through these magazines where they were selling stuff, and you would just like make a list and think of all the things you want to buy, and you'd circle them. And same with guns, man. You used to get a catalog that had guns in it, just like that, just like the Sears catalog. 43. Oh, you know what a fucking catalog is. Grandmother just died. Lived from the Model A to AI. Think about that. Yo, that's fucking wild, man. I'm sorry to hear about your grandma, man. Brigade Quarter. Yeah, Ranger Joe's, U.S. Cav. And those were all stores, too. Like, out of some of the big bases, they had those. I think some of those are still around. But they just don't mail out a print catalog anymore. Used to get a Sears catalog to build a house. Yep, I just bought a 1971 Sears catalog at an antique store. I actually bought 3 of them. Soldier of Fortune. Yep, we were on the cover of Soldier of Fortune years, many times. We were on the cover. My guys and all the SOE kit on the USS Cole. There were several fucking covers. We had half a dozen covers. Lego catalog, cheaper than dirt. Yep, cheaper than dirt. That was a good one. All these catalogs had the pull-out envelope stapled to the center to send your order. Yep. Sears and Roebuck, they had people just fucking writing letters all the time, man. There are some good documentaries on Sears and Roebuck on YouTube. 10 CDs. Oh, yeah, we all did that. Mike Smith, Mike Jones, Mike John. Montgomery Wards, yep. People don't know where Craftsman Home came from, the mail. Yep, that's wild, huh? There's still a lot of those Sears catalog houses here in Tennessee here. We live in a Sears kit house, and it's solid. Yeah, they're actually 2x4s. I mean, I don't know if they changed over the years, but they were actually like real dimensional lumber. They weren't yellow wood. They weren't pine. They were like real fucking wood. Service merchandise. Yeah, there was a service merchandise here in Jackson, actually. Around here, they forgot to read the directions. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't read. Several places around Benning. Yeah, the ones here around Campbell and Clarksville here, they're all fucking closed to the public. There's like a couple of them still open. They're more like uniform shops, but most of them are fucking closed. All the big ones, you can't, they'd only mail order. Dolan Sports. I'm not familiar with that one. I think Trump's going to win. I hope he does. Might behoove those living in cities to go online and print out a copy of your state's railroad tracks. Yep. Go get you the big map book for your state. It'll show unimproved and railroad tracks also. And get yourself the laminated fold up or the ones on acetate also. Kamala will be selected. She's probably already been selected. Service merchandise, then they have a conveyor that would bring your stuff around. Oh, I don't know. I was never in it when it was open. Made stoves and appliances. Built some houses here that had all metal walls like a stove. Interesting. Yeah, Rand McNally, National Geographic. There's a couple of them. Amanda has them in all the trucks. I actually just ordered 2 more of each of them. There were like 4 different options, different companies. And what I find is when you open those books up side by side, each one has something the others don't. You took a service merchandise, you took a card of each item you wanted, and they would bring them out. Interesting. She's already saluting the Marines and the Air Force guys. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off of here. We will have a very busy day tomorrow. We have some videos that have gone up on socials, so check those out. And you guys all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing a live sometime tomorrow, so watch for that. We'll do a multi-stream.